I mean, this is basically his call more so than the...
What about a Tinker?
The drafter
Some no-one Tinker.
Well, it will be a pug now.
Oh, that's magic damage first.
Okay.
The snakes, the other with the Terrorblade, so.
They've also got the double buff.
Look at Solo here, cutting through the trees, seeing if that's going to help him survive, but they're wrapping around. Oh my goodness.
They are hungry. Universe, not skilled anything yet, sidesteps the arrow. Not even going to need a skewer or Solo. Will be the victim of the first blood.
Who just 5-man ganks right now?
Not many people. We were just commenting about how nice it is that we get this passive Brune spawn situations.
Everyone's always low HP, very low resource in terms of the mana from the supports too. They're both just trying to clarity up, keep that going.
Yep, and then both clarities will get knocked off here. Could this be the end of Solo? Not quite. There's a Metamorphosis back up, and could even go the other way. Resolution getting very low and finished off by... I can't believe that actually killed him.
Damage.
That must have been right on the cusp of hitting the threshold for a kill, but first blood secured. Now SVG pulled back indeed. Going to be hard-pressed to survive this one. Pasha hits him with a clap. No neutrals there for a potential deny. Gets off an ignite before he goes down, but the big boy gets put 2 feet under.
They've sent Ramsey to the jungle.
No, MSS isn't going to let that stand for long. He's trying to come in and go for a shackle initiation. No point in Hex yet. Boundless Strike Solo. Is he going to be able to live through this? Oh, MSS hoping for that Ether Shock, but not quite there. Instead going to settle for shackles onto the Terrorblade. Resolution just doesn't quite have the damage. Now RodjER, as well as no one rotating in, they're going to finish off the Monkey King. MSS has no choice but to head back under the tower cover.
The Xiao Shaman just buff up their damage. They harass a lot, but he got into this 1v1 instead. But that's just fine. I mean, this is one of the greedier offlaners, or at least someone who can abuse gold very well. Goes in very deep from no one, trying to put pressure on the tower.
RodjER is inbound. That'll be the first telekinesis. Arrow does indeed connect. All clumped up. They'll hop forward with the RP. And that's 2 down for Virtus Pro. Nice setup there for forward gaming.
And look how aggressively they're playing. Patch is in between the towers. It's coming out now from the Pugna, so yeah, that tower is done.
He's even got a double damage rune. No, really. No,
YawaR. He misses the arrow down bottom. Now gets grabbed up here. Stolen arrow with RodjER.
Might still be able to find the kill, though. YawaR leaping all over the place. Some stick charges from RodjER. Needs one more. YawaR doubles back. Can't quite get it. But now bloodlusted up. He's got the movement speed. RodjER finds himself a little cranny that he can't get out of. Meanwhile, mid, no one able to finish off Rezo. Huge RP from Universe on 3, but is there going to be any follow-up? Global comes down after the wards are deployed, and they've got no way to lock him in place. Barana TPing into the shrine, though. There's your brew split. He's going to go ahead and focus down Solo if possible, but no one on the low ground. This could be disastrous for forward gaming. Arrow off the mark. Solo, they know where he is, but he's safe for now. MSS is going to end up bringing him down, maybe? It's going to be the Shockwave instead. So ends okay for forward, but they only get the Silencer. So he's going to go right into Guardian Greaves. Obviously an amazing choice against the Silencer.
He's just almost running this 4-man smoke. The Ogre. Oh no, YawaR is going to pay for it. The fact that they didn't bump into each other.
Oh, there we go. The Global Silence deployed as well. Gets that first leap off, but he might survive through the duration of the silence. It's close, but there was a last word there for an additional silence afterwards. No one finishing off that streak. That's
a lot of gold. And he just got his Yules, right? Or yeah, it's on the way. Wow, he's 900 gold after finishing the Yules. Holy.
Now further initiation. The Ogre obliterated by the...
And he got level 4 Fire Blast on RodjER too, which is going to rotate down bottom with and find MSS. I guess forward caught out Pasha in the mid lane, but then they end up just getting more pressure on that tier 2 top. But
their ability to siege is just unbelievable right now. They destroyed that tier 2, and they just got a free tier 3 before forward can even really react. But they are rotating. Hex comes out onto the Terrorblade. RodjER in the backline might be the one that gets initiated on. They pop the dust, and it does not connect on the Monkey King. They'll burn another one. It's SVG that goes down first. Resolution with the Wukong's command. It's pretty well placed. Out comes the Yule. Solo goes down without Global. This is scary. Buyback from the Silencer now. They've lost 2, and it could be more. Brew Split has come out, and it looks like he'll be able to survive. I think that Earth Panda is still pretty deep. There's the Hex, and he's actually going to get left behind.
Give him a ward trap.
Not much you can do once those wards come out, that's for sure. Pretty big fight for forward. They still lost their tier 3 and the ranged barracks for that, though, Trent. Not really a hold.
Like the whole way through, it was even peaking as close to like 75%.
Really?
And it's still 62% for them, despite losing the melee rack, or range racks.
Now RodjER in a little bit too far. He threw a Shockwave, but not going to be able to get out of that one. Another death for Roj. And an Aegis of the Immortal picked up for the Monkey King.
but they still pull
Seems
back
opposite.
defensively.
Yeah, they're going to play very, very tight knit here. Are they looking for a smoke of their own, perhaps? They do have one on Solo. Oh, forward on the high ground, though.
Can Universe find it? He does.
There's the RP. They're going to go right for this Terrorblade. Can they bring him down before the Sunder? A multi-cast ×2. The Wukong's command and the ward's been deployed.
The
He
decrypt.
still Sunders, though. RodjER goes down, and now they're going to be able to finish off this Terrorblade. At least I think. He will fall, but it takes down MSS also. It's an okay fight for forward. Monkey King coming back. Compliments of the Aegis.
And they should know this time from forward, but likewise, they're trying to abuse cooldowns just like they were just abused here. They have the global.
Yeah.
Like,
they've got everything.
I like that Ramses didn't pop meta before he died, too, even though it kind of looked like there's a turnaround opportunity.
It might be worth it here. We'll see. Universe, he tries the skewer, but Global comes out. There's the brew split. They will put a lot of damage into RodjER. He's going to be the first casualty of this fight. Now VP, they call the retreat. They're in trouble. This Brewmaster taking a lot of damage, and he's probably going to get brought down.
Ramses tries to turn, he gets stunned.
Oh no, Ramses gets destroyed. Brewmaster, did he make it out? Looks like he did.
Oh,
okay.
they got some mad chase down heroes here, too.
Solo moving into the trees. I don't think they saw him move that way. Maybe SVG suspicious.
SV gone.
TP out. Solo, he's going to make it.
Guess it's the two wrong ways first. They will find the
And they catch
RP on the
no
no
one.
one, though.
Huge fight for forward. It was definitely an odd sequence, but now Barracks will fall the other way. Forward equalize. Tier 2s standing in both other lanes, so not going to be able to get more than that. They will just back up.
From SS to hex up and control the Pugna during his BKB. However, if no one has an Aeon Disc, that's going to help break that up. He can go back to trying to save his TV.
Yep. Bounty rune snagged by Ramses there.
SVG's in here pretty deep with YawaR.
Yeah.
They find Pasha, they find Solo.
They're going to go for Solo instead. That's an easy pick. Now Pasha gets off
He
the
has
split.
buyback global. Is it worth?
I'm not sure. BKB popped now. The RP's already come out. There's the Eon Disc for no one. The global as well. VP feels like they've got an opportunity to turn this. Yules and Cyclones coming out. There's that Boundless Strike, though. Wukong's command and wards. It feels like VP are starting to run low on resources. This Terrorblade getting low, but he does get the Sunder onto the Monkey King. Will Resolution survive through this? He will not. Finished off by no one, and it's going to be Virtus.pro that take this fight. They've killed 3. Can they clean up more? They cannot. TP home from Universe. YawaR will also make it back. I think they're going to be able to do this with the Pugna slow siege. There's the glyph from forward, just trying to buy time for that Monkey King. Obviously no RP, still 40 seconds on wards.
Yeah, that should go down here.
It's a pretty difficult hold. SVG trying to get his body in the way. And he will go down. Fortunately, will not be able to save the barracks. Now SVG buys back. Forward want to try to get something out of this. The Magnus blinks forward.
Split in 7 seconds.
They catch Pasha. Arrow does connect onto the Pugna. They'll be able to find the cleanup there. Pasha has split in 1 second. Blink as well, and he makes it to the high ground. He'll TP out. He lives.
Wow. Great call there. Not going for the split instead and like trying to fight or something because his teammates are out of there.
Well, a kill on Pugna is definitely something.
It's back and forth. Waving here.
Yeah. Now they'll catch RodjER. No follow-up for him. Easy arrow into the shackles. And Roche is respawned. So absolutely worth that buyback for SVG. And now we're going to see the same thing from Virtus.pro. They want to contest this Roche.
They've got it all. But likewise, I mean, so did the Dire. They're just missing.
They just dropped
Actually,
wards.
they've got not. Yeah, they got it all.
Yeah, that was the only one that's on cooldown now that they've been deployed. I don't know that VP will get here to contest this. Okay, forward are backing out of the pit, being a little bit cautious. Now the Wukong's command
Get him,
used
Pasha.
as kind of a zoning tool right now.
Pasha's got to go in if they're going to fight this.
It's getting low. Roshan at a sliver of HP. It goes down to the Dire. The global maybe comes out just a little bit too late.
Oh, geez.
Pasha dies first. Could there still be an RP? No, it's been used already. They brought down Ramses. It's a disastrous fight here for Virtus.pro as RodjER can't make it out either. They do lose MSS,
Oh, the
but
chase.
Resolution jumps in onto no one. He still has the BKB and the Aegis. No one and Solo. Split paths. BKB used by the Monkey King.
And they're still just hunting. And this is one of the big problems with the Pugna. And like one of the worrisome parts about the hero is that if there's a lot of chase on the enemy team, then you always have to be ahead in the game or the hero just looks real bad.
Yeah.
It's like it's going to be a really hard time. They got to sit back and give this up. Absolutely no hope. They recognize they have a tier 2 bot and they say, all right, that's what we're playing for. Like, we are just playing completely at this point for a tier 4 save and keeping our throne up. But it is looking extremely difficult.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. It's
Yeah.
really scary to be up against the ropes like that when you have not only just a roster, but one that's this farmed. I mean, he's only 3K net worth behind the Pugna right now. That's actually absurd. It's really transitioning to what you would expect from a quote, core Shadow Shaman.
Rezo just hops in on the 2 heroes down bottom.
Yep. Forces out the global, and now with the BKB, it's not even going to do anything. That's just a straight up global for BKB. And remember, he still has the Aegis RP on 3 from Universe. But where's the follow-up? They can't get there in time. They will be able to bring down the Silencer. No buyback. Ramsey's looking for
the Sunder on the Lincolns.
Oh, no. That's going to be the end of them. And GG is called. Forward Gaming take game 1 in this series.
Definitely looking like the better team in this game, I have to say. Signs, it kind of looked okay for Virtus Pro, but ran away even once they got that Rax. Kind of recognized, like, uh-oh.
Ready before Axe is ready, something like that?
Yeah,
so go for a peel.
Yeah. It's just something where the Axe punishes carries that have to commit, and then he can call you whenever you...
As well as, like, there's quite a bit of...
4-man shield.
Yes. It was,
respect.
What a wonderful time to be alive. At the same time, it also required like constant bottle crowing too, because you would just like keep spamming the lances over and over.
SVG though, hold that thought. This could be your first blood here, Trent. He's very low on mana, no more decay for another 2 seconds, and that'll be the end of him. RodjER securing the first blood.
And you think like, oh, it's undying. Yeah, you can do something about it. No, you can't. Bane is the only hero that can do something about this.
Dazzle's also okay.
No, Dazzle sucks. It doesn't work. I've tried it. Level 2, it's still bad. The Battle Hunger wins. And the only person who wins is Bane.
Huh. You can't nuke down the creeps enough to
Purge disagrees with me for the record. He believes in the Dazzle.
I don't know here, Trent. Things are turning
hey,
as
that's 2
RodjER
heroes. Ends
up going down.
Things change when the Brewmaster comes over.
But can't Dazzle just heal the wave though? Because Axe is surrounded. Doesn't it just do enough damage that the Axe can't keep up? I mean, he's probably going to go down here as well.
Yeah, he's got 2 heroes on him right now. So this
little
not working out. Oh, all right, he's just going to let SVG. Oh, maybe it's not enough.
Okay, this is a little
Universe
scary.
ditched.
SVG able to finish him off. Okay.
We're good. Now, I know you think that, but then it's not enough spam. I've tried it a couple times.
Okay. Pasha trying to get his level 6, about halfway to 5, but SVG unrelenting with those decays. Universe pretty low on mana, and SVG maybe in a little deep. Does have 1 Soul Rip available. Universe bringing some creeps over. Sunstrike gonna be off the mark. It's a close one, but SVG lives. Up top, Solo now going to get hit by the arrow. They've already killed Ramses. It's going to be a double for YawaR. I missed the setup on what happened at the beginning.
I mean, it's been so busy down bottom that we barely had any time to even watch that top lane, honestly.
That's huge, though. I mean, that's incredible for YawaR, who's kind of struggling in CS. He's now ahead of the TB in terms of net worth. SVG getting chased down near his shrine. Will get caught by the Berserker's call, but MSS has some disable. SVG does not get dunked. They actually kill Pasha in time. RodjER trying to commit for it. He will get the kill, but will not be able to survive himself. Forward are just getting so much out of these trades.
Very big win for them.
I mean, that shackle was like right there to interrupt it. And now, speak of the devil, MSS sets it up again onto no one. Resolution will dive under the tower. Doppelganger forward. Now TP in from RodjER. Cold Snap going to make Resolution's life a little more difficult, and now he might be regretting this choice to dive so deep. Reinforcements are here, and this PL, he's going to go back. He wants this kill, and he gets it. Resolution gets it before he goes down and finds the advantage.
Oh, and again up top, an arrow from YawaR will finish off. So no, that grave, the last possible moment. I can't believe that.
That was insane.
Whew. Just keep building their lead now to 2K advantage. That was almost a 1K gold swing in itself.
Mid lane, Ramses could be in some trouble. Resolution does get sundered, so now needs to be very careful. Also taking a lot of damage from the tower. They will finish off that tier 1 in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, but YawaR, he jumps in, knows Ramses does not have a sunder. There's the Starstorm, connects with the arrow, and that'll be another kill on the Terrorblade. No! Solo in time with the heal and the grave. That's going to be the end of YawaR instead. Very nice from this Dazzle.
Man,
that was big. That. However, he does smoke up with SVG now behind that mid-tier 1.
Let's fight with these wards, they say. And VP closing in on YawaR.
They're smoked up as well. Need to find this opening. Solo and MSS bump into each other. Resolution on the low ground. Who's going to get caught? It's the Mirana up top, but it looks like Solo will also fall. They do commit wards for that. A little surprising. Universe now moving in onto RodjER. Split just cooling down. SVG on the high ground, drops the Tombstone, runs right into the Skywrath, and don't think RodjER was going to be able to survive this one, especially now that Resolution jumps in.
Another close survival here.
SVG with the Soul Rips. It's only level 1, but he does enough to survive. Now the split. They're going to commit hard onto this Invoker. No one running out of options. The Shackle locks him down, and he falls. Pasha
this is a TV, no
with
meta.
a big Berserker call. They do grab the Shadow Shaman. Now the Exodus for forward.
Rezo is one creep away from a Diffusal Blade. Would love to try and slow this down. So he'll at least have the gold for it, dead or not. It's getting close. 15 more gold. I don't know if they're going to get here in time.
I think he's going to get this last creep, and there it is. So Diffusal Blade is
He
up.
might still die, though.
Caught by Pasha. Do they have the damage and the duration of the taunt? And they certainly do.
Loses 0 gold on that death.
Yep. You know, it's always that double damage rune outside of Roche, but in this situation, I think the Arcane is actually the real double damage.
There's not many heroes that get it over Panda in this situation, but Shaman is one of them.
There was a tornado that flew into
Look at
Roche.
RodjER, though. He's
now
still
they're
bullying in.
Yeah, a little bit conservative. RodjER goes in too early. They've got the Shadow Shaman isolated mid. MSS will go down, but kind of just creates space for the rest of his team to finish off Roche. Still a little scary. Sunstrike does
It got
snipe
Roche. I mean, it almost killed Rezo. That kind of saved his life.
Yeah, and he might actually lose the
doubled
Aegis
into the
here.
snakes.
Oh,
Rezo, no. All right, they're going to be dead. It should be okay. Plus, they'll have Doppelback anyway. That's pretty funny.
But they're going to try to EMP. Yep, not going to work.
Even when you're like ahead in the game, right? Whereas TB, he's extremely reliant on this Quaspex Invoker setting up very good fights so that he can just be the tower. He just stands there. He lobs his damage in. He needs help from Pasha, too.
Definitely true.
This vision here, right on top of MSS and SVG.
SVG was right there. They both get caught by the Berserker's call, though. Damage not going to be there. MSS surviving for now, but gets disarmed.
The snakes, though,
managed to come down.
No one's
Universe
dying.
jumps onto no one, and this is going to end up pretty well for forward. Shackles come out, and it's 2 down. Now RodjER on the run. He's been dusted.
I mean, you're broken as a team when this happens.
Yep. I don't know if they'll be able to finish off RodjER, but on the other side, they kill that Dazzle.
Rezo's still chasing Ramses.
And Ramses is out of mana. A couple of stick charges. He will make it up to the high ground. How deep does
still
Rezo want to go?
He's got no mana for the old Sunder. He has to go Quaspex. Like, that's another thing, is that why this PL isn't a hard counter anymore, is that you can't just go pure Exort in the lane, or you'll get destroyed by the PL. So you have to go for this Quaspex build to help like nullify all the spam and everything. So that means you don't have as easy for the Sunstrikes with this Axe, but yeah,
here.
speaking of the rough time.
Rotate in onto no one. Another easy kill for forward. Arrow flying through the corpse. Just not feeling the impact of the Invoker this game.
And now they're putting good pressure onto that bottom tower while the Roche possibilities are getting close. No one knows exactly how far away it is, and they're trying to bring that attention. This tier 3, almost out of nowhere here.
Is this going to be a freebie? There is a glyph.
There is not. That is a scam.
Oh, that's a scan. You're right. There is no glyph. Good call, Trent. Tower still goes down, and now this fight's going to break out. Tombstone goes down, as do the Rost Awards as Pasha jumps in. Tornado flies through the fight, but Ramsey's getting reasonably low on the back line. Pasha gets hexed up. There's kind of 2 fights happening now. Ramsey's on the run with the BKB. Pasha dies first. VP in full retreat. Few seconds left on the match community from Ramses, but I'm not sure if they can close the gap except for Universe.
Solo. They really want Ramses.
Yeah, they're going to commit pretty hard. Does still have the Sunder. He gets it off onto Resolution. And Resolution goes down because of it.
This guy's good. I don't know how he, like...
How did he know
in
that?
that mass,
one was crazy.
Again, he still manages to do it. That is so ridiculous. I know when they're going to have good initiations, but they're into the pit.
Yeah, they smoke in.
Yeah, it's going way too fast.
And I don't know if forward are actually aware of this.
No, let's say they're waiting to be smoked upon. And now they're just going to say, oh, the guys, they didn't do it. They just went straight for it. With no kills, they went in the pit. They got it.
Risky, and they'll pick it up. Aegis goes to Ramses. Silence onto the Undying. Resolution jumps to the front lines. VP about to be punished very hard for this, though. They do get some decent shackles onto Ramsey. They lose SVG. They lose MSS. Now the Sunder onto YawaR. It's bad for forward gaming. 2 buybacks used. Doppelganger out of the pit. Universe will be able to survive alongside Resolution.
They're just getting illusions at this point, but Rezo went all in on the supports. Now finally he can focus Ramses.
Ramsey's up on the high ground. That's his BKB now. Still has the Aegis. Solo does get off the shallow grave. That buys him some valuable time. Meanwhile, Universe with his BKB, he's trying to make it out. No one will get brought down by the wards. Universe ends up falling. It's a very chaotic fight.
There have been a lot of buybacks here. They
still
still need more.
advantageous for VP, yeah.
Ramsey's now in trouble from Rezo, or maybe he's gonna crack one again.
No. Rezo going down here hurts so much. Mirana also gonna die. A dieback now onto YawaR. So much economic damage, and they still have the Aegis through all that.
And then working off of that for the kills. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Hex onto the Terrorblade. Virtus Pro looking to pressure here, potentially end this if Forward make a mistake. Buyback used by Universe, 4 seconds on the split. Tier 3 getting low. They're going to bring down this Terrorblade. That's the Aegis. Can they kill him again, though? There's the split from Universe.
Oh, he gets Spear Vessel. Pasha can't counter-initiate now.
RodjER up on the high ground. There's no solo with a Grave. They're probably going to be able to bring down this Axe. Now the Hex onto the TB. He does have a BKB, so they're going to have to keep the crowd controls chained. Not going to be possible, though.
There's just no damage. There's no Mirana.
They will bring down RodjER. SVG able to just barely survive. It's a great hold from Forward.
They want to secure themselves a Rax. They don't have the Aegis. And there goes a Moonlight.
What Forward do here? Level 20 now also secured on the Brewmaster. Picks up that attack speed talent.
Oh, they're going high ground.
Initiation onto the Terrorblade to start things off with the Hex. And they kill that so fast. Range Barracks down, split from Universe. Terrorblade blocked by some crowd controls. He's going down quick, but the BKB gets popped. There's the Sunder onto YawaR. Again, Ramsey's topped off. Resolution in the back line trying to push back RodjER. But this looks like VP's fight. Solo's gone down.
That
Brew is just getting destroyed. Now the Hex, the long-range Shackles. Here's the Cataclysm.
Oh, the Yules! But it's not enough. SVG gets sundered.
3 heroes down without buyback. PL starting to get low. He's in some trouble. Another Sunder. Ramsey's topped off again. Rezo desperately trying to survive, but it won't happen. Buyback used straight away, but his 4 friends will be locked in the grave. And I think this is going to be GG taking us to game 3 here.
I can't believe some of those fights. It felt like they had no right winning some of those engagements.
I want to know, how did you know? You know, every single time. Like, I want to do that post-game interview and Ramsey's, what is the secret? How do I beat PLs the way you do? Because that was unbelievable.
I know, I feel like I'm missing something, like some strong dispel or something. Maybe there was something that we just missed where
it's possible, but I mean, he hit it, what, four times? 3 times that game?
It felt that way, where it seemed like it was ridiculous.
And like you said, even if you know, it's still not necessarily easy to click on the right target when there's all that stuff moving at the same time.
I guess they might be pro players or something. That's weird.
It feels like there's 5+.
Visage.
I've never seen no one play this hero.
I was gonna say Visage next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm sure.
And nice Fisher in the mid lane actually just canceled to go on to no one. Broke up a Shackle. And he secures an Arcane Rune for himself.
But another scenario here where Universe is going to have a lane where he's going to be able to farm no one. Is this going to be the first blood? Spark Wraith chases him down, and Resolution gets the bonus goal. RodjER has rotated back up, but even these 2 heroes, they can't really stop Universe from snagging those last hits and controlling the waves pretty well. This Fissure does break things up a little bit, but whoa, Universe, he finds a free pick on Pasha. And it's a wasted shrine.
And he used the shrine too.
Oh no.
Not even having vision.
That's just a good heads-up play. Meanwhile, bottom, YawaR will be able to secure that kill onto Ramses as he gets left alone. YawaR barely lives.
That's potentially go for another kill here with the RP, depending on like how much HP Pasha uses and if he can watch with the Icarus dive. But again, more pressure on no one. Like even if they don't get this kill, like they're gonna force out another salve, and they can't really turn around here.
Pull another rotation from RodjER, and RodjER actually going to be in some trouble. MSS with a lot of Shackle, but Resolution in too deep. His Solo now makes the rotation. It's Virtus Pro that get their first kill up on the board. Feels like an Earthshaker without a home, where he kind of wants to be top to pressure Universe, but forced to rotate mid to try to make some space for no one.
Yeah, it's not really a lane he can play in. At the same time, it's like a dual lane mid, so the problem is that you can't do anything in a dual lane mid scenario. You just be sucking away from your Phoenix. But Egg comes in right on top of them. Very bold, but with the Fire Spirits, they don't have an answer.
MSS goes down.
Oh my god, Pasha!
Resolution on the run. They're going to be able to bring him down. He's out of options. Only level 5, and he is dead. The immediate tip from no one. 3 to 4. VP striking back hard.
A Phoenix that got solo killed at a shrine by the enemy, like 1v1 situation. What a comeback from Pasha.
Oh, Solo goes in a little too far. He's going to hand one over to Forward. Unfortunate.
RodjER?
Shackles, pretty good against Grave. RodjER on the way in. They want to finish off YawaR, and he will get it.
He just gets pushed in the worst spot. Buys his soul ring, even if he goes down here. But there's no mango on this ogre. There's no fire blast.
And he's still going to die. They've got enough damage. It's Resolution.
Yeah, that
party.
All right. How he lives it.
Clown
Wants
shoes.
everyone to know. RodjER, speaking of living, not doing that so much. Wow, they actually commit the RP. I mean, sure, I'm down. I'm like a happy Earthshaker right now.
Yeah. I guess, no.
I think it's because he skewered in, so they don't have a hex, so I guess he thinks that...
I don't know when VP used the smoke exactly, but I think they were just worried that there could be reinforcements coming. MSS is going to tank that smoke gank.
So fast.
But down bottom, they're going to go in onto Ramses. No Sunder this time for the TB. They'll get brought down.
Now that is a good return kill. With these Necros here, this tower
will get taken out. And Rasta Wards will despawn. Now VP maybe thinking they can take something in the pit without the Rasta Wards available. Still a little early, though. They can't kill Roche that fast.
Look at Solo.
Trying to make some space for the team. He will go down. This feels very risky for Virtus Pro, though. Forward, they're going to charge right into the pit. There's the RP. Connects on one and a couple of birds, but it's a great setup. Dunk from RodjER. Does get the return kill on the Universe, but they've lost no one. YawaR trying to survive. Clipped by the Supernova. Resolution in retreat. He's got the Tempest double behind. Forward Gaming have lost 2. Not the ideal fight, but they do intercept the Roche, and now back in onto the Terrorblade. Necronomicon units joining the party just to despawn. Okay. SVG blocked out. Bird flying overhead.
Yeah, the Bird scouting. He's just dead.
Connects with the stun on the stone form. Will have to let himself go.
Yeah. Which, of course, could have helped turn things, but they were just close to a couple item timings, it looked like, on the Dire, too.
They do stop the Roche, though, and now Rasta Wards have come back, and they're going to be able to take this Tier 1. No Glyph, because they did use it to save the Tier 2 down bottom. Phoenix jumps in, gets crowd controlled. Shallow Grave will buy him some time. Icarus Dive is available.
Oh, that last click. Oh, not enough damage.
Is he going to live? Remnant forward. YawaR wants this, but a nice fissure stops him dead in his tracks.
Oh, he goes through. He misses the shockwave. Universe on the high ground.
Universe, can he do it? Ring around the Rosie. Universe not going to win this one. Ramsey's now trying to chase back SVG.
YawaR, he's almost dead to the birds.
Oh, what a disaster for forward. No one's going to be able to chase down YawaR, it looks like. Fiery bolas, but look at that Dark Troll Summoner. He's in hot pursuit.
Oh, the Fisher RodjER. This guy is finding everything right now.
SVG was able to survive. He moved into the trees. Still 20 seconds until his TP's up, though. Risky business. Is he going to get this kill on the Terrorblade, though?
Sunder.
You need to Sunder. He's got the Shrine. Okay.
Oh, look, it's RodjER again, cleaning up for everyone's mistakes.
The mop and bucket. SVG looking for a neutral deny, perhaps. Wild Wing Rippers, not going to be much help. Good stuff for VP, 10-10. They've found the advantage. Looks like forward aren't even going to rotate that way. Hard to tell if they're unaware or if they just want to let it go, but either way, uncontested. Virtus Pro grab an Aegis of the Immortal for the Terrorblade. Melee barracks now under assault. They've already lost the range, and VP will get away with this. That's a mid lane of barracks down.
They got to be careful on this chase. RodjER has been great this game. If they try and go for something here, he could instantly initiate on them. Their job's not done here quite yet. And look at RodjER. He's going to pop this smoke. The freaking Shadow Amulet.
Just backs up in time. Oh, that's so unfortunate for RodjER. Forward
or maybe also, fortunate, depending.
That's true. Although, there's the RP onto the Visage. They commit wards for this.
Yeah, that's worth 100. Oh, no! He shackled the bird!
Uh-oh. Right, they got the follow-up hex.
No,
they should be able to kill this Visage, and they will bring him down, but it's a little bit of a close call. It's a sweater.
I have to, I would have felt so bad. It took a while for them to finally get it in a position where it was okay for them, but essentially what they did is they had Ramses kind of in the middle lane. He instantly made illusions, sent them to the bottom so that the pressure was relieved just for enough time for them to go right into the Roche pit. Illusions have hit mid, they kill one lane, one wave, just as they're expiring, and that's enough to get that pressure going, and they can mount another push into the bot. So, aggressive positioning here from the Dire. Using the Spark Race to scout it out.
Ramsey's feeling confident with his fresh 10-second BKB.
Oh, they want this fight. There it is.
Magnus jumps in the backside. They get 2. The wards come down. And the follow-up Hex, they are going to find that first kill on the Dazzle, it looks like.
But the Dunk, they've got the Ember, they've got the Arc Warden.
Oh no, it's looking so bad for forward now. They're all spread out, just trying to get away from the Supernova, but the Ogre gets clipped by it. He's going to get stunned and brought down. The Delta split is not going to be enough. We see the buyback now from the Arc Warden to try to repel these creeps in the mid. It was a very spread out fight, but so advantageous for Virtus.pro. They still have the Aegis. Cheese was expended, but now this tier 3 will be under assault. Magnetic Field trying to slow things down, but now this tier 3 falling quickly. There is a glyph available. Be very cautious about how they use it. 20 seconds until that Ember Spirit comes up. Resolution in the front line. He's falling quick. That's the Tempest double.
Debated.
I did get debated. Magnus, or MSS though, he is going to fall. Instant buyback for him. Ramsey's getting low on HP, looking for a Sunder, and he finds it. That's going to be the real Arc Warden. Now Resolution forced to BKB in front of his own well. It will keep him alive, but far from ideal. Now these exposed barracks taking huge damage. Forward can't do anything here as YawaR dies again. 50 seconds on the sideline with no buyback. Forward quickly running out of options here, Trent.
Yeah, they just can't find much. Ramsey's just in there. Still has an Aegis. Still has a BKB.
They've got no solution to this Terrorblade. The Glyph's not going to do anything at this point. Melee barracks will fall. Still a tier 2 standing in the top, but I think BP might be able to throw in this. Sort of a bold play, but no Rost awards.
Oh, they most
no
certainly
RP.
can.
They can absolutely do it now.
Ramsey's very happy to get Sunraid here in the midst of some tier 4s. The birds are coming. The Necronomicons will try and do something, but there's not another RP for 15 seconds. Oh, it looks like it's Virtus.pro.
Nice
skewer
back.
They just keep going. I mean,
Ramses.
still just Aegis.
Come back to life. Still one tier 4 standing. There is also still a glyph for the Dire. Don't forget.
Maybe if there was RP right at that moment, there's like a chance, but...
Ember Spirit coming back up now with the RP. This is going to be the final hold for Forward Gaming. Last tier 4 is down. Resolution, BKB on. It's a nice RP. Shallow Grave comes out. Are they actually going to be able to clean up these kills? Sunder from Ramses brings down Universe. Now the buyback. Supernova from Phoenix. That'll stop the Arc Warden from getting back to the well.
That's going to drive them back.
They will hold.
Blink skewer.
Very costly.
This is definitely not a happy game for it, I would say.
Yeah, I just mean, like, Ember's a hero that likes to play from ahead, right? He really wants to do damage. If you're forcing those defensive items, it's never a good feeling if you're playing the Ember Spirit. 5 seconds on the RP. Skewer back onto Ramses. That'll force out his BKB. Universe now taking a lot of damage. Buyback's looking grim for the Dire, and he's not going to have it with that RP. They'll lose the Rasta as well. YawaR trying to do what damage he can, but the dunk from RodjER secures the kill. 3 on the sideline without buyback. Ember will use his. But I think that's going to be it, Trent. Now with the Arc Warden dead, Forward are out of resources.
Man.
GG is called. An epic series indeed. Forward Gaming looked so good for so much of it, but VP close it out in the end.
There's a reason. One person in this game, there's a gold icon from that Dota Plus. Not surprised, it's the Earthshaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clearly, RodjER been spamming the slamming.
Yeah.
Because he was completely on point that game.